Fakr. This is again a poem by Dr. Lama Muhammad Iqbal. It's from Bale Jibreel, and it's a very important topic, which is Fakr. So let's see what this poem is about. So first of all, we need to define Fakr, but because this is a term that it's a difficult term, I would say. So, fakr in few words, it's a state of being content. So how content you are, kitne mutmain hai aap, So that is fakr. But again, it's these words, they're kind of difficult to understand. Like, what do we mean by state of being content? I have defined the fakr in my own way, alhamdulillah, and I have explained this in another video, but I'll just go over my definition one more time. So fakr, in my opinion, it's a currency. Okay, so let's think of fakr as a currency. So we have currencies, around, different currencies are in the world. Some powerful currencies, some are weak currencies, and fakr is another currency. Okay, but this is not an ordinary currency. It's a very special one. Why it is special? Because this currency can work, beyond this world. Okay, so this is a currency that is universally accepted and accepted in different dimensions. Okay, so you see how strong and how important this currency is, because all other currencies that are on from this world, they're just for when a person dies, whatever he has, it just stays here, so it's not important. But this currency, it is universally accepted. Okay, so you see what you can do if you own this currency, so it just expands your purchasing power. Okay, so now, so people have realized this. Okay, so in my society, in our Pakistani society, so people have realized this, that this is a something very important. But the thing is that in our society, in Pakistani society, we have those unfortunate ones, who always try to gain, profits out of something, so they want to, because our people are simple, they don't understand anything, so wo unko lootna chahte hain. Okay, so the thing is that some people in our society, they have come up with a fake currency. Okay, fake currency, fake coins, and they called them, they call that currency fakr as well. Okay, so let's try to see the difference between these two. So I gave you a correct definition of fakr, that it is a currency that works, in all universes, in everywhere. Okay, but then the fakr, the fake fakr currency, so who are these people? So basically, you can say that, so these are those people who are powerful people in our society, and they have their roots into the society. Okay, so what they do, they kind of suck blood from people. Okay, they suck their blood, and then they convert this blood. I mean, it is their kind of family business. They learned it. It runs in their families. So they convert this blood of the poor people into the currency notes that we have, the ordinary currency notes that valid in our country. So they convert it into this country, and then they siphon it out of the country. Okay, so they have their properties outside, and they have everything outside, and but and in return, what do they give to society? Okay, so they have their you can say their partners in crime. Okay, I would say that, and those are clergy, the religious people. Okay, so they can be all those fancy names that you hear, Allama, Maulana, all of them, and those who use Islam as a tool, as a political tool, all of them. Okay, so these are hand in hand with the other people. Okay, so what do they do? So they ask their cousins, these the clergy, the religious one, and then they came up with these fatwas, religious decrees. And that religious decree is it's for all people, common Pakistani people. And that decree is that if you are poor, okay, so if you are poor, then you just accept it. Okay, so this is the fake currency that they have, these powerful ones, and the religious, so-called religious ones, they have introduced in our country, that whatever happens to you, okay, whatever your state is, you just accept it. Okay, and because this is fakr, this is the currency. So they want people to live in their state, whatever they are in. Okay, so they should not question, they should accept their fate, and they just they let these people siphon their blood out of the country, convert it into the rupees, and then send it outside. Okay, and then the partners in crime, they are together on this. So they want all of us to believe that whatever happens to us, we just keep accepting it. Okay, so this is the fake fucker. Okay, so now I think you can understand what is fake fucker and what is real fucker. The state of being content. So what is real fucker? That you, okay, let's say you are in a state. Okay, so this state is what you don't like. So it's maybe you are poor, or you are whatever state you are in. Okay, and you try your best, okay, to come out of that state. Okay, you have to give your maximum. Okay, you have to turn every page. You have to give your full, okay, whatever you have, and then you leave it on Allah, that whatever will happen as a result of of your efforts, whatever will you will get in reward, so you will accept it. Okay, but what is the important part there? That you want to leave no stone unturned. Okay, so you want to put your maximum effort, and you know that you cannot lie, you cannot cheat to Rabbul Alameen, because that's what a believer is. So he believes that Allah is watching, and he knows everything whatever we do. So if you are a believer, then you know that you cannot cheat Allah Ta'ala. Okay, he knows everything. So in your heart, you want to put maximum effort that you can, and then you leave the decision on Rabbul Alameen, that whatever comes out of your effort. Okay, so this is true fakr. Okay, this is the true currency that that's true fakr. So now we have a true fakr, and then there is a fake currency that powerful ones, the caste addicts one, and then those who have used religion for their benefits. So both of them, they have introduced a fake currency in our country, and that currency is that whatever you happens to you, you just accept it. Okay, so now as we have understood the term fakr, so let's read this nazm. एक फक्र सिखाता है सयाद को नखचीरी, एक फक्र से खुलते हैं असरार जहांगीरी. So one fakr, okay, the fake one, it makes Sayyad, who was like you go outside and आप शिकार पे जाते हैं, so you go and you hunt some animals or something. So the hunter, the ones who had the ability to go and hunt others, they become prey. Okay, a hunter becomes prey himself. So that's what this fake currency of fakr can make a person. And yeah, and then ik fakr se khulte. But on the other hand, the real fakr, it opens, so ik fakr se khulte asrar jahangiri, just like an atom. So atom is the kind of smallest party, not the smallest, but a very small particle of matter. And we cannot see, we all are made up of atoms, but in atom you have so much energy stored, that if you can somehow tap into that atomic energy, into atoms energy, you can run your entire society. So there is a useful purpose of that, there is a destructive purpose of that as well, but let's focus on the useful purpose. So you can you can tap into a tiny particle which you cannot see with your own eyes, but it has so much energy in it that you can run your entire societies, on that on that energy. So similarly, every single person, human being, has the same potential in him, in her or in him. So if they can somehow, if as a society we can tap into these potentials of human beings, the members of society, look at the wonders that we can achieve for our society. Okay, we can do that, and we are just ignorant of this. Okay, so if we deal in the real fucker currency, we can tap into the potential that human beings that are members of our society have, and then we can grow, we can develop as a society, and the whole world will look at us, like what kind of people they are. सो एक फ़क्र से कौमों में मिस्कीनी और दिलगीरी, एक फ़क्र से मट्टी में खासियत अक्सीरी. So there is one fakr that it makes you go back again and again and again to IMF. So whatever you do, what and whoever comes to your country, whoever runs your country, they can be a religious person, a liberal, a right wing or a leftiest person, whatever ideology they come up with. Okay, but all of them have to beg. Okay, they have to beg because they cannot run your country. Okay, so this, it is because your currency is running on a fake fakr currency. Okay, but on the other hand, ek fakr se matti mein khasiyat aksiri, you can grow gold. You can, if you deal in real currency of fakr, these people of yours, these human beings, they are precious than gold and diamond or any, as I said, that the real fucker is way different. You can shop around, after once we die and go to other worlds, we can shop around there. So see how important this currency is, that, and as a result of that, they will contribute for the goodness of society. But okay, एक फ़क्र है शब्बीरी, इस फ़क्र में है मीरी, मीरास मुसलमानी सरमाया शब्बीरी. So now Iqbal says that, do you know who was the richest person in history? Who was the, you can say, billionaire or trillionaire of this currency? So he was so rich in fakr, and he has lived on this earth, okay, on this face of this earth, and his name was Imam Hussein Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. So he was grandson of Prophet of Islam sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Imam Hussein is the richest person in history. Okay, his fakr, his currency of fakr, his wealth was immense. Okay, nobody can reach to his the wealth that he had. No one will be ever able to gather that much currency of fakr, the one that he had. And now when Imam Hussein moved on to a different world, so this wealth of his, it is still on this earth. Okay, and it is property and heritage of all Muslims together collectively, and of those who want to walk on the path of Imam Hussein. So this currency belongs to all of us. Okay, and now if one group, okay, so one group among Muslims or among people who are one group or one family or one country or one nation, they say that, oh, we inherit all the property of Imam Hussein, then they are not, that is not true. Okay, because the wealth of Imam Hussein, it is a collective property of all Muslims, and those who want to walk on his path. So it belongs to all of us. So any person who wants to apply, like he feels like he needs fakr, he should just contact, Allah Ta'ala, and he just within himself, so he will be granted according to his wish and according to his needs and requirements. Okay, so he will get that currency. And as I said, so nobody will ever be able to gather the fakr, the currency, as Imam Hussein had. So he was the most richest person in history. So with this, I pray to God, Allah Ta'ala, that I have that's my understanding, and let's see what do you have to say. And I pray to God that he protect me from saying anything that is incorrect. Okay, that is factually incorrect, or it is not what Iqbal meant. Okay, so I pray to God that I don't add my self into this what Iqbal has to say.